All right. Welcome to another edition of Quick Tap Podcast, episode 13. We're doing it live again. Just decided that this was fun the last time, so why not do another version of it? We have the same cast of characters. We didn't change a damn thing. So thanks if you checked it out last time. If you're doing it again today, it's great. And let's welcome back Seth. Seth Krieger. You can find him on Twitter just at Seth Krieger. How's it going, bud?
Not too bad. Not too bad. How about you, Chuck?
Good weekend. Spent a little too much money, but what weekend do you not spend a little too much money is the better
A lot of
question.
Tinder dates. A lot of Tinder dates.
Well, it was a date, and then had some dinner with somebody Friday night at her place. But I don't need to go into
Oh
my
no!
don't need to go into my personal discussions there.
Better
No,
on.
it was more that I went out for
I
the
thought
soccer game.
that's what this was for.
A what?
I thought this was for. Were you just being
I
open
mean,
book?
it is, but I went out to the bar yesterday for the soccer game, and that cost me a little money.
Yeah,
So what are you gonna do?
vibes.
Then let's welcome in the third member of our team. He has his shirt off again, but a lot redder this time. Michael Fant.
Yeah, I forgot to put on sunscreen when I was out and about on Saturday on the river. Oh well. But
Did you know? Did you know right away that you were burnt? Like, did you sort of feel it?
About an hour and a half into it, I realized, yeah, I probably should have put on
An
some.
hour and a half.
Yeah. Oh well.
Team melanoma over there.
That was about a 6-pack later, so
What, Miller Lite? What kind of beer we're working with?
Miller Lite, you bet.
Awesome. Well, we actually have pretty good amount of questions this week, which is surprising. Not usually the typical thing for Quick Tap. So thank you for sending them in. Seth actually started us off. He sent me this a couple days ago. Top 5 favorite TV characters. So I'm thinking now there might be some similarities. So to avoid the similarities, why don't we do a draft of sorts?
I was gonna just suggest that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give Seth the first pick. Michael will have the second pick. I'll take the third. I'll take the third pick.
I got
We'll
the
keep
first
going.
fucking pick.
You have the first pick. A lot of pressure.
Holy fuck. Man. Oh shit. Best TV character.
I mean, it's just the one you like the most.
Right, it's not necessarily the best. It's your favorite character.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'll go Michael Scott.
All right, Michael Scott is off the board. Michael Scott's been picked. Mike Fant, the next pick is to you.
It makes it easy. It's like the Bucks this year. You just take the other one who didn't get drafted. Ari Gold.
Yep. Ari was probably next for me. I'm gonna take the American hero Jack Bauer. I'm a little behind on the 24. I haven't been watching as much. I think blame the Brewers and everything like that. I'll definitely have to get back on that. But Jack Bauer will be my number 3. Seth, the picks to you.
I'll go with Dr. House.
Yep, I knew that was on the Seth Krieger draft board, but that's definitely been picked. Mike Fant.
I'm gonna go with Dexter Morgan. I said
And there's some depressive sighs from everyone else in the draft rooms. The war rooms are going crazy. Why'd you go with Dexter?
I just love it. As Seth puts it best, he just kills people and he doesn't even care.
And now the Eau Claire police are putting you on a watch list. So good job, bud.
He-
Next pick. Let's see here. I gotta go with. I don't think either of you guys watch Thrones. I'm gonna go with my boy, the half man, Tyrion Lannister.
Fuck Thrones.
Oh, dude, that's so disrespectful.
Never seen it.
I'd probably like it, but fuck, man.
Dude, you love it. You'll knock it out sometime and exclaim over it.
Probably, that's how I roll.
Next pick to you.
I'll go True Detective, Rusty Cole.
Russ Cole, yeah, that's a good pick. Marty Hart might be on the board for me at some point. You just have to. Rust is a team, maybe not a team player, but Rust is definitely a good one. Mike, the picks to you.
It's a tough spot here. Probably go Corey Matthews.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
growing up
I think
watching.
Corey Matthews is kind of a dweeb, but I'm not going to disagree with your pick here.
I'm an awkward, goofy kid, kind of like me.
I'll probably let's see. Trying to think if I had a woman character that I liked that I'd mix in there. I'll go with Hank Moody. Hank Moody's just one of those man's man, always runs himself into a little trouble. I think everyone probably aspired at one point to be Hank Moody. He was a good character. I actually didn't watch the last season of Californication. Just didn't really have time. Seth, the pick to you.
Charlie Kelly. Ever heard of him?
Yeah, I have.
What show?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Come on.
Oh, I think I haven't seen that show in a while. That threw me off.
All right, one more.
You have one more. Mike has two. I have two left.
Kind of like Larry David and Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a really solid.
It's funny watching him get into social awkward situations and how he deals with it, and it's just funny.
Oh, I got a good fifth.
I'm going Don Draper. I probably way too low, honestly. Drapes is the man. Definitely a guy who is a throwback. Get it done. I would appreciate being Don Draper. He does, but you always hate when Don Draper's oppressed. It's legitimately the worst thing in the world. Seth, your final pick?
I'll do Gloria from Modern Family for reasons I don't even need to say.
Some yabos, huh? Mike?
Probably. I like Randy Marsh from South Park.
Oh, okay.
And awkward and just goofy and just it's the way they play him. It's kind of like the society in general, as America, and just how they overreact sometimes and get sucked into some fads, and it's just kind of funny to watch, like all the kids kind of play off that. So.
No, yeah, no question about it. Let's see, my last pick. I'll go with Marty Hart from True Detective. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I'll go with Marty Hart from True Detective. That's one for the books, and I think that's a good one. So, or is there a name that you were thinking of that we missed that we're just gonna get killed over, that people are gonna be screaming at us? We had nobody from Lost, nobody from Walking Dead. I've never watched Lost or really The Walking Dead. Is there anyone that we're gonna get killed over?
I know my picks are gonna get killed over because I watch like 5 TV shows and I just watch repeat episodes. So I just know people are just gonna grind my gears, but
it is what it is. Did we lose Seth, by the way?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, you're just smiling away? Like you had a shitty green get on your face for a while there.
Just loving life, Charlie.
It's good. That's good. We need that. All right. Let's actually roll into the questions that were sent in. Thanks for everyone who did that. Adam Hatlick wants to know how would the USA react if there was a Team USA for American football and other countries played and found a way for it to be competitive. I guess I'll start this one. I don't think really there would be the same sort of what you saw on Sunday, the symbolism going on, everybody at the bar. It's kind of like USA basketball, where like you don't have watch parties for USA basketball because you know what's going to happen. Like you know that they're going to win. With USA hockey, USA soccer, you have no idea what's going to happen. So that's why you have sort of the national pride and everything like that. Seth, what do you think? What do you got?
I think it's the underdog role that the soccer team plays is why everyone fucking.
Oh.
I mean, Charlie hit it right in the head. All my points, just dead on right there.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
supposed to be good.
What's that?
All the other sports were supposed to be good. Basketball, football.
That's kind of the thing. Is like, no matter how much we want to think that this will be something that everyone else would do, it's gonna just always be this sort of it's the underdog thing, as Seth was trying to get into, and before his video stream cut out. So hopefully we can get Seth back.
Yeah, I'm back. I mean, did it cut out?
Yeah, he cut out. We just started at the underdog role, and then.
Oh, I was just saying that everyone just rallies around the underdog role. And then if there was the USA football team or the American football team, no one would give a shit because they would just absolutely kill everybody.
All right, and someone I was talking to this weekend, she told me how she taught in France for like a year, and she would explain football, American football, and like they would have no idea of what was going on, or the stuff like the high school kids, like they don't give a shit. So it's not like something ingrained in there. I'm sure it's expanded more to England, but not all the European and South American and Asian countries really care or even play football. You know. Moving on, Brian Reynolds, he has two questions. We'll start with his first one. More likely to happen, the U.S. missed the draw into the round of 16, or Tiger misses the cut at the Congressional this weekend? I know you guys aren't the biggest golf fans, but Tiger's coming back this weekend. Pretty excited. I'm a big Tiger fan. I don't really expect much. I actually think it's more likely that he gets cut this weekend versus the U.S. Not making it to the round of 16. Both probably could happen. That it's just a really disappointing weekend for us Tiger fans and soccer fans. But man, oh man, I have no faith that anything happens with Tiger this weekend. Seth, what do you got?
Oh man, I think it's more likely that Tiger does.
Oh,
America just has to fucking tie Germany, correct?
yeah. Even if they lose, there's a bevy of things that could happen that would make it that the U.S. would still get in. So you never know. Mike, what do you think?
Probably Tiger missing the cut. I mean,
Yeah,
Germany and USA could pretty much just kick the ball around for 95 minutes or whatever and call it good and both get in. And
right, exactly. I think
Tiger's first major comeback from all the surgery and shit. So
yeah, I don't think anyone should expect the world with Tiger. You guys, and then moving on to Brian's next question. You guys are all right-handed, right?
Yeah.
So Brian asks, he asked me personally, but we'll ask everybody. I'll start with Mike. Better chance of you succeeding left-handed in baseball or left-handed in golf?
I would say golf on this one.
Okay.
Baseball, I've tried. I just feel like I have kind of a natural golf swing. Even though I suck, it just feels like I could do a left-handed and still feel pretty hit the ball because the ball is just standing there. It's not coming like 75, 80 miles an hour at you, and you got to like try and hit it while it's moving. Golf ball, you can at least it's not moving. So
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. I'd be more of a. I think golf would benefit.
Yeah, but how
more
many
because
strokes
of-
would it take?
How many strokes would what take for golf? Oh,
probably,
there we go.
probably
So
not much more than I shoot right-handed.
So what? You think you'd be better at hitting a baseball with your left batting left-handed versus hitting a
Well,
golf ball?
what counts as hitting a baseball? I mean, I could just stick the bat out there and just get lucky.
I mean, Brian basically said, "What would you be more successful at?" So I don't know. I mean, it's Brian's question here.
Are you Willie Mays Hayes running down the first baseline on your bunt?
I'll go to Greenheck and do some bungee cord runs, get faster.
I think it's golf every day of the week, and you're silly to think otherwise.
Yeah, I kind of agree there. I don't know where Seth's coming from to think that left-handed you have to hit a moving ball. Like golf, like Mike said, you have a stagnant ball and it's just staying there. But moving on, other
To each their own,
topics.
Charlie.
I guess you can disagree. It's good. My buddy Josh wanted video of my reaction during the goal in the 95th minute. I don't have that video. I can tell. I described it in the blog today. I just went into like a full squat and didn't really want to come up from the full squat. I couldn't believe it happened. Eric, I'm with our mutual friend Eric, and his words to me was, "Looks like I'm leaving my car here, and we're getting shit faced tonight, boys. Got to do it. Got to do it for U.S." And then he went home after the tie. He's like, "It's just a buzzkill. Can't stay out any longer." I think I only stayed out for another 2 hours, anyways. But it was just such everyone was ready to just party and celebrate for the rest of the night, and then instead they tied. So what was your reaction, Seth? You were pretty into the game. I saw your tweets. Good tweeting by you.
Yeah, I was pretty deflated. That was a fucking kick in the nuts for sure.
I
forgot what I compared it to.
Didn't it feel like it felt like the Arizona game, like that the Arizona loss.
I was fucking playing. What's that?
The Arizona loss. I felt like it was like the Green Bay Arizona loss.
The playoff game?
Yeah, the playoff game.
I don't know, because I mean, it's not as they still have another game to play, whereas the Packers, they were just done.
That's true. I mean, I guess that's put in more perspective of it, that it's not necessarily the only game left, and there's still some time to rebound and things of that nature. Mike, what was sort of your reaction?
Not gonna lie, I laughed. Not the fact that I was like happy the USA like didn't win because I wanted them to win, but it was just like literally the definition. Soccer's not really known for buzzer beaters. Like literally like 15 seconds, 10 seconds before they're like gonna call the game, and like it just scores a goal. It's like, are you kidding me? Is this really happening? Like I didn't like feel the urge to just get super pissed. I was obviously sitting by myself at home, and I was like, eesh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Olympic.
I think it would have been different had I been at home. Like I said, I was at Jack's, so there was this huge crowd. Brady Street in general was absolutely on fire. I've never seen Brady that crowded. Supposedly, there was rumored 15,000 people on Brady. As I noted in the blog, over 500 cases of PBR sold at the Nomad. I mean, that's just unbelievable.
How many prefixes?
I don't know. I definitely didn't do one. I was at Jack's. I did notice that we went to go eat at the garage afterwards, like at 8 o'clock. We got a table and whatever, and the server didn't come like even serve us or like say hello or grab our beer order in like 10 minutes, and we just left. But they have something now where it's PBR with a shot of bourbon, so everybody's trying to make their own prefixes, which I'm not going to complain about. That's a hell of a deal.
You get the
Brady
heater.
Street wants to compete. That's good.
You still get the heater though with it?
Oh, not at the garage. You do not get the heater. I know that's your favorite part of the prefix.
Well, right, because I don't buy a pack of smokes, but if one's there and take it.
Absolutely.
I think the best comparison for the end of the U.S. game was the end of what was that Game 6 last year in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. I mean, I didn't really have a horse in the race, but you're right. If you're a Spurs fan. Yeah, no, that's actually a really good one. I think that's definitely as close to it as you would get. So next question comes from Scott. He wanted to know where do you think is the top opportunity for Carmelo Anthony? Who would be a dark horse for Carmelo Anthony? I know he's working on his dinner, but I think he's finishing up a bite. Mike, you're a Bulls fan. What do you got? I mean, is Melo? Do you want Melo to come? Do you think Melo's coming? Like, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, I don't know if he's coming or not, but I want him to come just for the simple fact I've seen the same song and dance and movie from the Bulls the past 4 years with Thibodeau. So it's time to try something new. Get a new kind of core, a new top player. I think his best chance to win is in Chicago, just for the simple fact that if he goes to Houston, he's still got Oklahoma City, Golden State, San Antonio, the Clippers. He's still got all those top dogs out there. Where in the East, it's really just Miami, and I think if they get Anthony, the Bulls are better than the Pacers.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the Bulls
still, if he goes to the West, he's just kind of basically fighting for middle ground. Really, I don't think he makes Houston or Dallas like a top threat automatically.
I think you would make Houston a top threat. I think you add him with.
When are they going to get some stops?
That's a good point. And the fact is that Harden needs the ball all the time, and so does Melo. So the ball distribution could be an issue. I could see Dwight and Carmelo not really liking each other either for whatever reason. Seth, what do you got? Where do you see Melo ending up? Dark horse wise, do you have anyone?
Dark horse?
Yeah.
Shit, not really. I think Mike hit it on the head where he's talking about why. I don't know why you'd want to go to the Western Conference because that's just gonna just parity. The parity in the Western Conference is unreal.
Well, right. He's either gonna.
So I mean, yeah, you stick in the Eastern Conference, yeah, you're gonna make your team so much better, and you're also gonna be competing with who? The Pacers and the Heat. That's it.
Yep, that really is it. That's all there is to it. And I mean, some people have said the Lakers, like, maybe a possibility, and Lakers finding a way to get there, but I don't really see it. I think the Lakers are still a year away from really even having a team worth talking about. So that's all it does for the quick tap questions. I have no idea where we are on the broadcast or how long this went. Do you guys have anything else? Any other general topics you want to talk about? Stuff that's on your mind.
Well,
This is where Mike fans shine.
They just showed a fucking kid with a Boston Red Sox hat, an Orioles shirt, and a Yankees shirt all at the Brewer game today.
That's terrible. I hate those fans. We had a roommate of ours who would wear a LeBron jersey and a Cubs hat in the front row, and that's just bad. Like, I don't understand it. I get, like, you're trying to rep your team, but it's like, why does it matter if they're
I got
not
another
playing?
question.
Sure.
Does that Bob still sit in the front row at Brewer games?
Oh yeah, front row Amy. Yeah, she's not nearly as popular as she once was. I mean, she still has all sorts of Twitter followers, and people still care about her. But her 15 minutes of fame ran out really quick. Right after, pretty much like the middle of 2012 season, everybody sort of gave up on front row Amy and who she was all about. Definitely Hank the Dogs replaced her.
This dude got drilled by a foul ball, and he's just fucking crying.
Oh really? I have the FSN game. I have the FSN broadcast. I was hoping to mix up the luck a little bit since the Brewers have been listless at the plate. Mike, how excited are you for Chris Bryant as a Cubs fan?
Can't wait till opening day next year.
Get your jerseys now, right?
I'm stoked. That guy's just gonna rake.
He's something else. He's definitely a scary guy. Anybody else before we sign off here?
No.
No. All right. Well, this was another edition of the Quick Tap Podcast. Thank you for listening. Listening and watching. Have a good Tuesday. Take care.